equation E equals to 240 sine 5t represents the EMF from a generating set. What is the maximum value of the induced EMF which occurs when the coil is parallel to the field direction? Option A is 720 volts, option B is 360 volts, option C is 240 volts, and option D is 0.0 volts. So, look at the question. Looks so big, a question indeed. But the answer is very simple. We are going to solve this by applying simple comparison method. So let's just go. Alright? Okay, let's just go solution without wasting time. We recall that, okay, we're giving E is equals to E naught sine omega t. That is angular phase. Alright? We have this where we have that E naught, alright, represent the peak or the maximum value of the induced EMF. Okay? That's what it means. That is what it means. When you hear maximum, is another word for peak, alright? The highest point. And this equation represents that point. We won't go into all detail, but there are things we need to know about this equation. We also have that E is equals to N A B omega, okay, sine omega t, so to say, where this E naught also takes the place of N A B omega, okay, angular velocity, so to say. So for E, we have this. It's also measured in volts. Okay? But this is not our concern. Our concern is to find the maximum value of the induced EMF in this generated set. That's our concern. Okay? So what we need to do here, we bring out the equation. Look at the equation. We bring out this. Alright? And if we bring it out, we have E is equal to E. Okay. We have 240, all right, sine 5t. That's the question, right? As contained in the question. That is it. That's the equation as contained in the equation. Take it again. That is the equation as contained in the question. So, the formula is E is equal to E naught, all right, sine omega t. Simple comparison method. What do we compare? We compare things. Look at E can be compared with this E, right? 240 can be compared with this, okay? And then sine can be compared with that. Angular can be compared with 5. And so on and so forth. Therefore, without wasting time, E naught, which happens to be the maximum value of the induced EMF, is 240 volts. 240 volts. So let's check. Let's check among the options we have. Option A is 720 volts, not it. Option B is 360 volts, of course not it. Then finally we have option C, 240 volts, corresponding to what we have here. So the correct option is option C. By simple comparison method, we have found this. We can as well say that the angular velocity of this system is just 5, where we just write angular velocity is equals to 5 radian per second. Excuse me. So that is it. But the question does not say we should find angular velocity, okay? Alright, see you in my next class.